longevity proves that.
Talking to Alan about it earlier on, and he said, yeah, it's a little bit like watching John Lowe.
Yeah.
You know, similar style.
Yeah, and Barneveld, who had a very long career, and he always seems to find one really high-level performance in TV tournaments, and if it's going to happen in this one, Rob Cross is going to have his hands full. He's not been in good form, and he's not throwing with any confidence at all.
He has got a little bit of an excuse, and I should also say congratulations, because he and Georgia had their 4th child, baby son Bobby, who was born in August, so maybe he's got a little bit of an excuse for being less than 100%.
They've not got a TV then?
You said that, I didn't.
Congratulations.
So I'd like to point that out.
Congratulations to them both. Yeah, and I should imagine the sleepless nights and
yeah, just leave it there. Just leave it there.
Oh yeah. He's got 9 o'clock after all.
Rob was eliminated on Judgment Night in the Premier League. Lost 3 on the spin there as well, didn't he?
Yep. He's just lacking a bit of confidence, that's all. That will come back.
Well, it'll be a good night for it to start here.
You don't become a bad player overnight. Just when you get on a run, even a positive run, it's equally as infectious, isn't it? You see players going through spells in matches where they're pinning doubles with one dart. If they start off missing, they'll tend to go through the whole match doing exactly that.
Well, fairly slow start to this match from Steve Beaton, to say the least. He could do with starting to hit some numbers. Before that visit, he was averaging 56. So 144, 12 darts to here. Can he put it away? The answer to that straight away is no.
It's a real big visit here.
First to 6, and looking very much as though Beaton's going to lose his throw here at first attempt. Double 6 for Rob Cross for the break of throw. Oh, good dart.
It's nice and clean. An 18 dart break of throw.
Peter Wright in action after this against Damon Hatter, and then one you will not want to miss. MVG against Glenn Durrant. MVG, well, you don't often say it about him, do you? But he's under a bit of pressure. It's not exactly stopping the rot, but we want to see some prime Michael van Gerwen.
Absolutely.
96.
Lucky.
80.
Well, after winning the World Championships, of course, Rob Cross went on a bit of a dry spell, and it was one of the World Series that kicked everything back off again for him. I think it was down in Brisbane.
And then he came on from that and won the World Match Play and the European Championship.
58.
Yeah, he beat Michael van Gerwen in the final of the one in Brisbane in 2018.
Michael Smith and Gerwin Price, the ones who
35.
were crossed in those other 2 main finals.
'94.
Left to finish. So 6 starts at 190 or 2 visits.
Oh, they're talking up the potential for this match to be a bit of a barnstormer before. Hasn't really worked that way so far, and Steve Beaton needs to up his level of performance considerably.
97. Robbie requires.
And there was
52.
signs during the autumn series, of course. And I said that great match he had with Luke Humphries, where they both averaged over 103. He still went down 6-3, and still throughout those 5 days didn't get past the round of 32, and that's got to be a worry.
2-0, 17 dart leg for Rob Cross.
84.
He's not really being put under pressure at the moment. Steve Beaton looking out of sorts.
134.
Averaging 70, needs to put a big lump on that, and this will help.
At least another 20 points.
36.
This could be just the perfect kind of match for Rob Cross to start playing with a little bit more freedom. Find some confidence.
140.
Nothing wrong with those two visits. 134 and 140 down to 227.
96.
Beaton's throw under pressure yet again.
Big hit from Rob Cross, and that will certainly be the case. And it's coming. Is it ever?
108.
Still to come tonight following this one. Peter Wright, current world champion, up against Damon Heta. And MVG against Glenn McDermott.
47.
It's building up into quite a rivalry, that one. And our final match, Michael Smith against the very impressive Krzysztof Ratajski.
Absolute pick and match, that one. Very, very hard to pick a potential winner, that last one. Ratajski so good in floor events as Rob Cross goes 3-0 up and moving along impressively.
12 dart break of throw there, jump. Yeah, Michael Smith's another one a bit like Rob Cross, just blew a little bit hot and cold during the Premier League and then didn't have a great time at all over in Germany in those 5 Pro Tour events. But then it's just getting back on that stage in front of a crowd might be all he needs. But he's going to be up against it. He'll have to find a good performance to beat Ratajski.
He's really down on himself, Michael, about some of the criticism he was picking up on social media. You know, I mean, the answer to that is don't look at it. Maximum for Rob Cross.
Yeah, I'm surprised that
His second.
so many people stick with it. It's such a good tool, social media, but
It can be a
I think we're seeing the amount of abuse that players receive on that platform. It can't be good for their mental health.
99.
Steve Beaton is not
96.
at the races tonight. And Rob Cross, so far, is having an easy night of it.
Well, a race to 6, it just gets away from you, doesn't it?
Yep.
134.
He's playing very nicely here at the moment, Rob Cross, averaging a shade under 97 at the moment. 3 out of 4 on his doubles.
Robbie requires 64.
And he's just not been put under pressure, so...
Double 18 was his favoured double, and there's the trademark step back. Breathe deeply, steady your nerves, and get the double 18.
He's just being allowed to play, isn't he?
Good leg, Steve to throw first. Game on.
This is more like the Rob Cross that we know.
Poor old Steve's not had a double yet.
He's not looked remotely like winning a leg so far. Break at the end of this one.
98.
Well, it's a must-win leg, isn't it? A break, a throw here. And we'll be staring a 6-0 defeat down the barrel.
Not something you see very often now. 7 sevens.
190.
But unlucky, you could say. Only just the wrong side of the wire could so easily have been 7 19s.
He usually is so straight beaten, but
85.
all just gone a little bit tong for Beaton.
Oh, good darts, beautiful cover shots from Rob Cross. He's on to a finish. 5-0 beckoning. Unless Beaton can produce something sensational.
95.
The former driving instructor needs to find another gear.
Good line.
And the turbo button. That's unlucky.
88.
Just the other side of the treble 18, which would have left double 10 after 12.
56.
I think metaphorically speaking, Steve's thrown the towel in here.
Yep, and again,
62 Rob Cross.
miscounting to not leave a finish. So 6 starts, no pressure. 20 double 16.
And here we go for 5-0 at the break. Steps back, composes himself. Last time it was straight in, this
46.
time not quite, and the facial expression says it all. He's not there 16. At all tonight, Steve Beaton. Double 8 cross for 5-0.
How much of it can he see? Well, look how far he has to move.
Throwing this from Switzerland almost.
Good geography, John.
Well, that was not.
Could go ball for tops, yep.
54. Robbie requires 16.
Take 2.
Double 8. And this time, no mistake. And Rob Cross, it's all going his way, turning out to be a very easy evening indeed so far. Steve Beaton, distinctly nonplussed. Cross leads 5-0.
Game on.
Shocker.
Game on.
So just one more leg needed for Rob.
Yep. For our second 6-0. We had one last night, didn't we, John?
Yeah. Cullen beaten by Van der Voort. 6-0 in what we thought was going to be a tight match. Big Vincent didn't play to that script. Winner of this one will play either Michael Smith or Krzysztof Ratajski in the next round. That's our final match of the evening. I think we know who's going to be facing them. Can't believe that the way he's throwing, Steve Beaton's going to win this leg, never mind the match. Step at a time for Rob Cross. He knows that he's going to have far harder tests than he's had here this evening. That's Steve Beaton. Welcome to the game.
But a big win for Cross here and a good performance, and just finish the match off cleanly. We'll give him massive confidence.
Steve Beaton's first maximum, that one. First score of over 140, never mind maximum.
145.
145 then, this is for the match. Not on this occasion.
59. Steve require 97.
Treble 18 needed, tops now.
57.
Maybe his last start, and that was his first start at a double in the whole match.
Jeff Smith came back from 5-1 down against Fallon Sherrick, didn't he?
Yep, 2 darts, double 16 to wrap it up. 1 left.
No.
70.
So tops for Steve Beaton to get 40. Into the match at last and avoid the whitewash. Double 10.
20.
No, sir.
Robbie requires 16.
Double 8 for the match. There it is. And Rob Cross was a very, very easy winner tonight. Steve Beaton, gentlemanly as ever, but he'll just say, I think, as he leaves the stage, just not my night, one of those things, and you'll wish Rob all the best. Cross winning easily in the end and taking it by 6 legs to 0.
So a poor night for Steve Beaton, but good to see Rob Cross back to winning ways. He's had a very, very difficult time.